Shah Dynasty, from King Drabya Shah to King Nara Bhupal Shah. King Drabya Shah. Prince Drabya Shah of Lamjung started his victory campaign first with Leglik. He established the Gorkha state in 1616 BS. Subsequently, he took over Siranchok and Azirgarh, and the Gorkha territory then stretched from Buddhi Gandaki River in the east to Chepe River in the west. He ruled Gorkha from 1616 BS to 1627 BS. King Purna Shah. King Purna Shah was crowned the king of Gorkha, succeeding Drabya Shah. He had to engage himself with tough battle against Lamjung to retain the control over Liglik during his regime. He extended his boundary up to Warpak from Azirgarh and stretched his boundary as far as Trishuli in the east. He ruled Gorkha from 1627 BS to 1662 BS. King Chhatra Shah. King Purna Shah was succeeded by Chhatra Shah, but he didn't survive long enough, so he could not contribute much to Gorkha. However, he did suppress the revolt in Simjang, a territory of Warpak. He ruled till 1666 BS. King Ram Shah. The untimely demise of King Chhatra Shah, and without an heir apparent, his younger brother Ram Shah ascended the throne. He was much popular for the management of weights, measurement, and formulating rules. He expanded his kingdom far as the Trishuli River east, the Mersangdi west, the Rasua north, and the Mahabharat range west. He ruled for about 35 years. During his regime, there were not any fixed and uniform weight and measures, which varied from location to location. In order to fix this, he brought standard weights and measures throughout the kingdom. It was obligatory that no one should stake or claim interest rate of more than 10% in cash and 20% in food grains. He made rules against cutting down of the roadside trees causing deforestation. He made a rule not to torture the family members of the culprit. He made a rule to punish only them who commit the crimes. Those laws and administration system were so justified and popular in those days that the words justice and Gorkha became synonym. Nyaya napaye Gorkha janu, the proverb meaning go to Gorkha for a proper justice if you are denied or unfairly treated, which were originated during his regime. His criminal code was used by his successor, including the last king of Gorkha and the first king of Nepal, Prithvi Narayan Shah. He was noted for his justice system. He ruled Gorkha from 1671 to 1693 BS. King Dambar Shah. Dambar Shah became the king of Gorkha, succeeding Ram Shah, who was engaged no sooner in the battle against Tanahu. King Dambar Shah also assisted to defend King Siddhi Narsingh Malla of Lalitpur with his elephants and army to fight against Kantipur king Pratap Malla, the contemporary king of Kantipur, because of the friendly relation with Patan, which was established by his father. He ruled Gorkha from 1699 to 1708 BS. King Krishna Shah. He was a gentle and peace-loving king and ruled till 1716 BS. King Rudra Shah. He saved the state from the attack of Lamjung and improvised the Gorkha troops as the best fighting troops by sending them to fight against Makwanpur and other states. He ruled from 1723 to 1730 BS. King Prithvi Pati Shah. During his time, there were several wars between the Gorkha and Lamjung kingdoms. He became friends with King Nuriprendra Malla of Kantipur. In 1737 BS, he erected his statue in front of the Rameshwar Mahadev temple. He ruled from 1734 to 1773 BS. He ruled for about 47 years. Prithvi Pati Shah died in 1773. Prithvipati Shah is considered to be the longest reigning Shah dynasty king. Among his many sons, Birabhadra Shah and Rana Durlabh Shah were very capable princes. The army led by Rana Durlabh Shah had defeated the army of Lamjung. Due to the suspicion of his brother Yuvraj Birabhadra Shah and the conspiracy of the court, Prince Rana Durlabh Shah had to commit suicide. So, King Prithvipati was dissatisfied with Yuvraj Birabhadra. Crown Prince Birabhadra Shah was returning to Gorkha from Bhaktapur and he crossed the Trishuli river. He fell sick and died in 1754 BS. His pregnant queen Malikawati went to her family home in Tanahu and the new king Nara Bhupal Shah was born there. After that, Nara Bhupal Shah was brought to Gorkha and made king. King Nara Bhupal Shah. Nara Bhupal Shah succeeded his grandfather King Prithvipati Shah. Nara Bhupal Shah, due to constitutional crisis, he had to struggle a lot to ascend the throne of Gorkha since he was born in the house of his maternal uncle where his mother visited Tanahu. He was constantly engaged to defend his state Gorkha from the attack of Lamjung, other states and various progress made in Gorkha. In 1794 BS, he tried to extend his kingdom by capturing Nuwakot, but he failed. He spent the rest of his life in devotion to gods as he was unsuccessful capturing Nuwakot. In such a situation, the eldest queen, Chandra Pavavati, had run the state efficiently. He ruled from 1773 to 1799 BS. He was the father of King Prithvi Narayan Shah, who unified Nepal. Thank you.